I expect this to go very poorly.
Uh-oh. Today we're gonna be getting rid of this.
Kind of sad we're deleting that, man. It's so cool to look at.
Oh no. Drum roll.
Today's video is sponsored by Sunday. What's up, everybody? I'm John.
I'm Isaac.
And today on Cars and Cameras, we think we're making upgrades to our 1986 Scat hovercraft, but turns out we're actually just blowing it up.
You'll be fine. We got this.
Oh yeah. Enjoy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a beautiful, tranquil, early spring morning at the Cars and Cameras Motorplex. Birds are chirping, flowers are blooming, and it's a gorgeous morning. All that is about to change as soon as we fire up our 1986 Scat hovercraft. It is possibly the loudest thing on the planet. We've built a hovercraft agility course at the Cars and Cameras Motorplex to test the speed, the low speed, and high speed handling. It includes high speed turns, low speed corners, a short slalom, and of course, the pond. So, let's fire it up, do a couple laps so we have some before testing baseline, and we're gonna get to some modifications. We've been having so much fun with the craft that we just kind of rode it until we ran out of gas right here in the backyard.
Yeah.
Let's fire this thing up. This agility course is gonna go really poorly. We'll see you at the starting line.
Wait.
We will see you at the starting line.
Okay.
All right, buddy, you ready?
Oh.
On your mark, get set, go. Oh, he ran over the cones. Oh, he hit the second cone. I don't know, I think Isaac's a natural on a hovercraft. He's doing great. He's a natural.
I can totally beat a mini bike around this course.
There's no way.
Yes.
There's no
Yes.
way. All right, we're gonna have to find out.
All right.
That was 2 minutes, 32 seconds.
Was it that long?
Yeah.
Okay. I messed up really bad right there.
All right, I'll get a helmet on. I expect this to go very poorly.
Are you ready, sir? On your mark. Get set. Go.
damage to our irreplaceable bags?
It looks like the zip ties came undone. Hopefully that's all it is.
This thing, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's like it's like either so much fun, I've never had so much fun in my life, or like this is the worst thing ever made. There's no in between.
I love it.
The more speed you have, the less control you have.
Yeah. Let's fix the bag.
Yeah, let's fix the bags.
So we don't hurt anything.
What, 2 minutes behind you probably?
No. No.
Okay. Whatever.
You weren't bad.
All right, well, let's fix it and get in and do our mods.
Sounds good. Well, we can take it in and fix it while we're doing our mods.
Sounds good.
All right.
So we've been spending a lot more time outside lately. Not just on the hovercraft, but also on things like rebuilding my porch and getting my yard ready for the spring. My secret is GetSunday.com has been helping me get everything on track in the lawn care department, and Sunday is sponsoring today's video. Sunday is a subscription service that ships specialized lawn care products directly to your door. The products you receive are customized to your lawn's specific needs. They are based on a combination of soil, climate, and satellite data from your yard and cutting-edge science to help you grow the best lawn you've ever grown. Also, it only takes about 15 minutes to spray the nutrients on your yard, and the ingredients consist of things you've actually heard of, like seaweed, molasses, and iron. So to get started, you're going to go to getsunday.com/cameras, and 1, type in your address to start your lawn analysis. 2, get your customized lawn care plan in seconds. 3, get everything sent to your doorstep ASAP. 4, attach the ready-to-use nutrient pouches to your hose and spray it, only taking about 15 minutes. And 5, continue receiving customized shipments throughout the year to keep your lawn looking awesome. I think Sunday is great because I've been wanting to fix up some of the, well, patchier parts of the yard here for a while. They take on a lot of stress throughout the year, and Sunday has made it so easy to give my yard the care it needs and the upkeep it requires to match our speed around here. Look, I swear, their nutrient pouches are a best-kept secret, and the customized subscription plan that is based on your property data and soil tests means every product is exactly what your yard wants, so you don't have to waste tons of time guessing. So let's get those lawns in tip-top shape. Go to getsunday.com/cameras and use code CAMERAS20 to get 20% off your custom lawn care plan. Thank you again to Sunday for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to the action. So I know we've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. The Scat 1 skirt was discontinued roughly 3 months before we bought it. We good?
Yeah.
So we were really trying not to damage this thing, and I've already broken that agreement.
It's been set down one too many times on
Rough surface.
We have holes in the
fiberglass.
Someone's
Look
already
at that.
done something, but
So really it's just like a John boat hole under here.
yes, that's exactly what it's like.
And so where's the rivet that we blew out?
Right here.
I see.
Yep.
That won't be too bad.
No, it's not bad at all. The rivet is still there. We busted the head off of it, so I've got to drill it out and then re-rivet it and put the bag back on.
All right, no big deal.
Not that bad.
And then we can talk about these performance mods.
Yeah, and then we can talk about letting this thing sit for a week or so and then do some fiberglass work under here.
Yeah.
All right, dude, I just hammered the rivet into the body.
Accidentally.
It's gone forever, but I think that's okay. And now I'm going to be adding this right back. Make sure that nothing's twisted up wrong and everything looks good. So we're going to add this rivet. Boom!
Good to go.
It's good to go, dude.
Like it never even happened.
Exactly.
So we haven't been under this thing before. At least I haven't.
It looks just like a boat.
It does. It's definitely got some damage where it's been set down on like a high friction surface. But I mean, that's bound to happen because that's how you slow down, is you just set it down.
That's why I do it, set her down in the grass and stuff.
Yeah.
I try to avoid anything that's real
High friction.
high friction, yeah.
Bingo. Cool, man.
We got to fix that.
Definitely. Well, let's do some performance mods.
So as you can see, when we took it out on the course, this thing is like really hard to handle. So the objective of today is performance in handling. So what we've got here is a rendering of this. Today we're going to be getting rid of this black cone sitting right here. We were told it creates drag or something. It doesn't do well for performance, so it performs better without it. So we're going to be getting rid of this, and we're going to be adding a third flap right here in the center. And the only way we can add that third flap is if we get rid of this cone. And then we're going to be taking it out for another test ride. And then eventually, we're going to check out the top speed. We were told this thing does 45 miles per hour. I'm inclined to believe them. So this thing's pretty fast out here on the course. I think it can achieve the 45 miles per hour. So I think at the end of the video, we're going to see how fast this thing will go. If you look right here at the top of the craft, you can see a little bit of flex there. So we're going to fix that flex by adding a bridge, kind of like this, at the pivot points of these two rudders going straight across. And we're going to have a hole drilled in the middle of it for our third rudder right there, and that's going to increase the structural integrity and give us a good place to mount our rudder. So first thing I got to do is I've got to get rid of this cone. So I've got to drill out, it appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rivets per fin. So 6, 12, I got to drill out 24 rivets to remove this cone. So let's get to drilling.
Oh, it's one piece folded around.
Yes.
Very cool.
So I think this will be really easy to mimic. So I've got the steering linkage disconnected from this. So we're going to be removing this top hinge area.
Which is just finger tightened, which is kind of scary.
Yeah, I'm guessing they probably had them like Loctited, maybe. Because I don't know what really holds it. And it's like that. So we're going to drill out these rivets. That should come out.
I know I've said it before, but man, this has a certain smell.
Yeah, it does.
Bad.
It's not good.
Fishy. The old dead fish two-stroke.
Kind of what it smells like.
Kind of sad we're deleting that, man. It's so cool to look at. Ludicrous speed.
Now, go! Dude, it looks dumb now.
I see why they put it in there.
I see why they put it in there. It makes it look better. Right now, it's not flattering at all.
It's okay. We'll add our third flap and we're going to send it.
All right.
And it looks like galvanized is going to be the winner today, because they have it's just thin enough and it's galvanized, so it has the corrosion resistance, and it's way cheaper than stainless.
Yeah.
Going to be easier to bend.
Be nice to find 22 gauge or thinner, but
hey, 20 is going to work.
It's going to work. All right.
Cars and Cameras metal brake. What in the world is going on here?
I'm trying to get it straight. I started to bend it, and when the two ends met, they were crooked. So I'm trying to straighten it up.
Looks like you're building a big muffler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You hear that cracking?
Uh-huh.
It's the sound of 80s fiberglass. You think this?
All right, that's good.
Cool.
All right, now that we have the new rudder made, we're going to install the old one.
Pretty much ready for final assembly already.
And I think This one goes this way. Maybe not. Maybe it goes this way. Yeah, I think that's it. Yes.
So basically reconnecting the linkage that attaches it to our bicycle steering handlebars.
Yep. There we go.
It's really pretty darn simple when you think about it.
Very simple. Thanks, bud.
The third flap.
The third flap. Looky there.
I mean, it looks pretty sweet. It's not bad.
I think it's gonna work just fine.
I'm not sure it's gonna like completely be night and day difference, but it might help some.
Yeah, we'll find out.
So we've installed a new reinforcement piece that basically ties all three of the upper flap mounts together. Okay, they're not called flaps. What are they called?
I'm gonna call them rudders.
Rudders, thank you. So all we got to do now is drill a hole right here, drop a little bolt in there, and it's gonna be done.
Dude, it looks like totally legit.
It looks good, man. It looks good. We're gonna do a couple other little modifications. While we're right here, we're gonna redirect our exhaust so it doesn't shoot right towards our rudders. We're also going to just cut a simple piece of sheet metal and rivet this hole up. I think that's where the factory exhaust came out. So, because that's air loss right there, performance loss. So we're gonna do those two and then it's time to run it. Man, I like it. And you know what? Like our centerpiece is galvanized so we don't have to paint it.
Right?
Oh, we probably should paint the tube that it's riveted to.
Yeah, we could just spray some paint down in there. Dude, that's awesome, and the steering feels great.
Did it kind of give it a little more steering feel?
It does.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, this is great.
Sweet, man. All right,
I think it turns harder right than left.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure. There's left.
Yeah.
There's right.
Yeah, it looks like it might. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's incredible how simple this thing is. It's great. Wash them bags, buddy. Wash the skirt.
Got fiberglass.
Fiberglass in there? Oh,
You're right.
yeah, just exhaust packing.
You know, we could maybe cut a wedge in it and kind of.
That would be super simple. Woo!
Yes. Screechy.
Some racket, brah.
So I need to just mount this and.
That's up to you, man. Sweet. I'll just use this as a template over on the plasma cutter. Get a new piece riveted up. Beautiful! So now we're gonna find out if our hovercraft mods actually help with performance. So Ike's time to beat is a 2:32 and mine to beat is a 3:03. Based on how simple all that was, I kind of doubt it. But we're gonna find out. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Sweet!
Yeah. So, we ready to do a lap?
Yeah, let's do it, buddy.
All right.
We're just getting a new cone change out.
I think you tightened up them cones a little bit.
No! On your mark, get set, go!
Oh no. I think the engine locked up. That doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. What happened? It sounds like the engine's locking up.
I mean, we're already richer than what it recommends. More oil heavy.
It just acts like it's locking up,
Okay.
which tells me not enough lubrication.
Okay. We could try that.
I did the 50-to-1 on that one.
Okay. Huh. You look like you're in better control though.
Yeah. It steers a lot better.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Did you have more go?
More like top
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's mess with the fuel mix and try it again.
All right.
Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go! I wonder what the person in that truck thinks.
Not good.
Yeah, same spot. I wonder if it's a fueling thing. I wonder if he's running out of gas.
I'm not sure why, but the engine is seizing up. The engine seized up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. It's free once again. God, do we need to do a 32-to-1?
Well, so are you pulling it over immediately after it dies and
I
it's
did.
and it's seized?
It was seized, and then it freed up.
That's bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
We're taking the plugs out because it just keeps seizing up.
Yep.
And now it does not want to run. And like when we first got it, this thing was a 2-puller.
One puller, really.
A 1-puller. It's aging in pulls. So we're taking the spark plugs out. We're gonna use the borescope, take a look down in there and see if it looks just absolutely awful.
I think I see some scarring on the wall.
But just like a little bit of scarring is fine, right? It's an old snowmobile.
Yeah.
Maybe it just needs to sit and think about its actions. It needs a timeout.
Well, I was just going to pour some oil down into the cylinder so it'll get lubricated
And then crank it.
and just kind of spin it over.
Dude, what kind of fuel mix is that, brother?
100 to 1.
No, that's like 1 to 100,
1 to 1.
brother.
1 to 1.
1 to 100.
Alright. So, the idea is I'm just going to spin it over slowly.
Let the oil get in the rings and everything.
Yeah. Some of it will probably go down into the base.
super broken.
The exact concoction of oil and
Mixture.
yeah, the oil mixture with the fuel, and this is
Where it got us.
where it got us. I'm not saying that that's what did it. Who knows? There might have been a problem with this engine
To begin with.
to begin with. We don't know. But we had been running a 40-to-1 mixture, and we had no problems whatsoever.
And then about 8 minutes into the 50-to-1,
It seized up.
Twice.
I thought I stalled it the first time somehow, like something happened. Because when I went to go pull it, it was fine. It wasn't stuck. The second time it happened, the engine was stuck. So not good news. I think I would like to find another one of these engines and put it on here, because I'm not done with it. I'm not going to be beat by this thing like this. I mean, it's doing a pretty good job. It's
trying.
It's beating me like a redheaded stepchild.
It's really fun though.
It's fun until this happens.
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna just leave it right here, and we're gonna get on the phone and make some phone calls. Maybe we can call Kevin and
See if he's got a snowmobile.
see if he can help
503
us
laying
out
around.
with the engine.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, we'll be calling up that same guy.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you ready to see what happened here?
Yes, sir.
What do they say about a boat? The best 2 days of buying a boat are when you buy the boat and when you sell the boat.
Yeah.
I think the same goes for a hovercraft.
No, absolutely not. No.
That, my friend, is called denial. Here we go again. Again. All right, so before we start the post-mortem analysis teardown of this engine, I just want to say that we don't know anything about two-strokes, and we never claimed to. We just did our due diligence, and multiple places told us a 50-to-1 mix was the way to go. It could have not been our fuel mix either. We don't know until we tear into it. But one thing's for sure, if Ike hadn't have blown it up, I would have destroyed his lap time. So let's do it. Just so you guys know, we have some totally hilarious electric projects coming up. I almost burned the shop down 3 times this morning.
Scared me.
So be sure you're subscribed.
Coming soon.
That's right. Should be 4 simple bolts to get this motor off. Almost like they designed it to be easily removed.
Who would do that?
A good engineer or someone that knew that snowmobile motors were temperamental.
Or maybe it was just a total accident.
Yeah.
Oh, it's out.
Catch.
Oh, the handle's hot. Okay. What's hooked up?
It'll come with it.
I guess so. Come on.
I don't want to set it down.
No. You gotta come closer to me. Alright. There it is. Okay, so this thing makes a it almost makes a 360 turn, and then it hits a hard spot. So I kind of feel like it chunked a rod, so we are going to remove the easiest thing to do rather than breaking it completely down, which we're going to be breaking it completely down just to see the damage. But normally I would just take these spark plugs out, and we're going to put a screwdriver in the end of the hole or something, and we are going to rotate the crankshaft, and we're going to see if the screwdriver or this rod right here goes up and down as I turn the crankshaft. Look at that.
So that one's fine.
This one's fine. Oh.
So maybe you didn't chunk a rod.
Maybe I didn't chunk a rod, but this is not good. Maybe it's hitting a valve. So I decided to get my bore scope out, and my thought is maybe something got caught in the cylinder. Like something got picked up, sucked in, and went into the cylinder, and that's why it's not running. Like there's something stuck on the top of the piston.
It's okay to say that we just blew it up because we mixed the fuel wrong. Just saying.
See, that would upset me because we had all kinds of people saying that we need to do 50 to 1. So maybe we ought just not to listen to anybody.
Yeah.
Because it was fine. I think there's something in the cylinder.
Well, we need to blow it apart.
So the bore scope is showing me the top of the piston on this one, and it's nice and smooth, looks great. And then I go to this cylinder, and we have something chewing up the top of the piston. So we need to go ahead and just snatch the top of the head off. That might not have been rod knock sound, that might have been something that had got caught in the cylinder and is hammering the head. Oh, look at that, it's cute. What I love about a two-stroke is the simplicity. This is good. Did I say what I love about two-strokes?
You feeling okay?
I have not had any luck with two-strokes, man. Drum roll.
Yep.
Ooh, piston's ruined.
Really?
Look.
Wowza.
Is that a ring? Ooh. Yeah.
Dude.
We melted a piston.
So not enough octane? Too much oil?
I mean, the fan is turning. So it went lean. So I know if you put too much oil in it, it can go lean.
That's what we've always heard.
Yeah.
Maybe we just found out.
But I was doing a 40 to 1 and it was fine.
Yep.
We went 50 to 1, which should have made it less, it should have made it fatter.
Maybe we already did a bunch of damage at 40.
But it was fine.
I mean, yeah.
Like, it was fine. Like, this is, like, we melted the piston. This is not something I would have melted and then been able to keep running and still been okay.
Right.
So,
Could have been the 87 octane, dude.
could have been the 87 octane.
We don't have our shipment of Sunoco Optima yet for 2024, so we were forced to run pump gas.
The cylinder looks fine. It looks like we can get away with putting another piston in.
I can't believe it. I mean,
So I'm going to go ahead and remove this head too.
just take a look.
And just take a look. And I would probably suggest another cylinder head. We could probably get away with this if we clean it up. But it'd be kind of nice to have
Something nice.
something nice. All right, so we're going to check this side. It looks fine. We should be able to just remove this jug, throw in another piston, and go again.
Cool.
I kind of like these engines. Can we get another one too? So, looking into this a little bit further, I'm pretty sure what happened was we probably had one of these carburetors go lean, because we were thinking maybe our fuel mixture was bad, we didn't have enough oil, too little oil, whatever. If that was the case, both of these cylinders would be damaged. But it looks like only one of them went lean, which tells me that we probably had an issue with the carburetor. So we might have picked up a piece of trash and it went lean while I was wide open, while it was wide open, it got really, really hot and
Melted.
melted the piston. And the destruction inside of here is when the piston melted, the top ring broke. And as the top ring broke, started coming apart, it started filling up this cylinder with ring, and
That's all she wrote.
that's all she wrote.
All right, so we need to take the carb apart and see if we find anything.
So we're gonna have to take the carburetor apart and see what we can see.
So we called the folks at Alice Snowmobiles, who we bought this motor from to begin with, and they said that Scott guessed that the piston farther away from the cooling fan was going to be the one that we had problems with, and yeah, he was correct.
We have garbage and water in here.
So we probably need better air filtration. Well, no, that would have been our
No,
fuel system. We need a
that's
better
fuel
fuel system. Yeah.
Well, we kind of let it sit out in the rain.
With a trash bag on it.
Over the fuel tank?
That part. Oops.
So I don't know if water will hurt, but we have a pretty good amount of water in this bowl.
Well,
so
it's not going to help. Yeah.
It's not going to help at all.
So we're pulling the jug off to see if we need to replace the connecting rod as well. So we may end up going maybe a jet size or two fatter on the carburetor that's farther away from the fan, just to help keep things cool in the future.
This thing got sucked in a long time ago. I don't think this belongs. Oh, I got an intake I got to undo too.
So that exhaust port is glossy and wet, kind of golden. This one is dark gray, dry looking. Looks like there's no fuel that's been coming out of it. Huh.
Okay, we have some movement here. I shouldn't worry too much about the... Well,
Don't worry about it now.
don't worry about it now, yeah.
We'll replace it. Beautiful.
And we'll probably just hone out this just to clean it up.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh God. Ooh. We need a new jug.
Oh, it's bad. Yeah, it's a big old lip.
It could be aluminum that's melted there. I will try to hone this, but if it doesn't come out, we're gonna need one of these. All right, so he said it can have side-to-side movement, which is that, but no up and down. And I don't think I have up and down. So I think we can get away with just a piston and
Jug and head.
we could take that off and block it off and have a one cylinder again.
There we go.
Yeah.
At least we don't need anything in the valve train. This is what
We
gets
can
expensive.
look into that, yeah. Could do a valve job.
So now it's time for the post-mortem analysis. What did we learn after melting down a piston in our previously really nice Rotax 503? We learned that anytime you buy a new two-stroke vehicle, it's a great idea to go ahead and flush your fuel system and weatherproof it to get any trash or water out of the fuel so you don't end up with one cylinder going lean and melting it down. It's also a great idea to weatherproof your fuel system or park the vehicle in a dry climate, which we also failed to do. And perhaps most importantly, if your two-stroke engine seizes, don't try to refire it. They are so darn simple to take apart. Just take it apart, put a borescope in it at the very least, and see what happened. It could save you a lot of money. Thankfully, this was a relatively cheap lesson for us. We're going to get all the parts we need for about $200, and we're going to be throwing it back together for a redemption round. So finally, we have a question for you two-stroke experts in the comments. We have heard a vast range of oil to fuel mixtures that we should be going with. Anywhere from 50 to 1 is what we've read in multiple places online for the 503, all the way down to 20 to 1 is what we were told by a two-stroke expert. We were thinking of upping the jet size slightly and then running a in the middle 32 to 1 mix on this engine, so it has enough fuel with the larger jets and plenty of oil as well. So let us know down in the comments if it seems like a good idea or not, or how do you judge what you need to mix your oil and fuel mixture at on a two-stroke? They must all be different. Like each individual engine must be different, or down to the owner's preference or jetting or all kinds of stuff. If you have any resources, let me know. I'd love to read up on it. Finally, I want to say thank you to everyone who placed an order for Chug Packs on our website, cars-cameras.com. We officially raised over $1,000 for the Tiller School, which was Charles' benefactor of choice. We're still waiting on the t-shirts to come in, and then those orders will be going out. We recently switched hosting platforms on our merch website from Squarespace to Shopify, and we've had an email issue. It's been a big learning process. Hopefully those should be good to go now. So if you need to submit an email or a question, those should go through at this point. We have a new video coming out this Friday, which is going to start a new spring giveaway for us, so be sure to keep your eyes open for that. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up. The hovercraft will be back. We'll see you next time.
Oh man, you still got the hops though.
He's the tallest one of us all.
Look at him go.
Touched it.
We couldn't.
Oh,
I tried.
it's all right. It's all right.